Happy Memorial Day, everyone. Hopefully, you're enjoying your extra day off, time with the family, all that good stuff. A little history as I understand Memorial Day, it started off as Decoration Day. And that started or spawned from freed slaves, black slaves that were burying soldiers after battles and giving them, I guess, a proper burial with a decorated grave. Hence the name. I'm not sure, but I think the name changed to Memorial Day sometime in the 70s. I could be wrong. That said, in my estimation, war is bigger than we're going to march our soldiers against your soldiers and shoot at each other and whoever is the last person standing. No, war is a very ugly thing, and it's plagued mankind since mankind was mankind. But I say all that because as much as we want to honor and respect people in uniforms who have fought for our rights through war, there's been a war right here on our soil for generations. And many of us are born into uniforms that we can't take off. Be it the color of your skin, be it your gender, be it your sexual orientation. There's been campaigns and wars waged against demographics in varying forms and fashions. And there have been people here who have lost their lives needlessly. There have been leaders who have led people just the way generals do into campaigns. And many have lost their lives. We know of Dr. King. We know of Malcolm X. Maybe some do or don't know of Harvey Milk, Marsha P. Johnson, gay activist. And Marsha P. Johnson was part of the Stonewall riots, which I think is credited with really starting the gay rights movement. Please look that up. Then you have Cesar Chavez, who fought for, in the labor sense. So that's a war in itself. Then you have the Native activist, John Trudell. I hope I have that right. Then you also have Beulah May Gregory. And for those who don't know, and this is a little off, but it still fits the point of fighting the war. Her son, Michael Donald, in 1981, at 19 years old, was lynched in what was recorded as the last American lynching, which we know isn't true, but there's a difference, I guess, in their description between hanging someone and shooting them, but we know different. Well, what she did in the wake of her son's death is she sued the Klan, and she won. And she bankrupted their chapter. If that's not fighting, I don't know what is. For all the people who have followed leaders into protest, who have been arrested, sprayed with hoses, passed out flyers, just spoke against the bullies, you earn that same respect. And I know a lot of people won't like that, but the truth of the matter is war, and sometimes it's not fought with guns. Sometimes it's more important to fight it with pens, to fight through legislation, to fight for equality, to fight for more than just a piece of land, or I'll just leave it at that. We have been told many times over that there's somebody across the world who is evil, and that's why we're going to fight. And these are people we'll never, truly know about, in places we'll never get to go to see that there are citizens that live just like we do in a lot of ways. And that's unfortunate. But we do know that there are wars. We see them here every day, and we need to continue to back one another. We need to unite. The people that I mentioned are of different walks. So if you're talking Hispanic, if you're talking Native, if you're talking in the gay sector, if you're talking Black, there's women's rights. We're all fighting the same bully, and we need to realize that and start backing each other. If the notion offends you that I would speak to this on this day, just keep in mind the people who died in military service fought for this very right, for us to be able to speak our minds and for you to be able to speak yours and disagree. And the greatest honor that we can pay them is by doing that. We do it a disservice to say, well, I'm not going to say anything that might be offensive or anything. This is not offensive. This is a philosophy. Let's share our philosophies. Let's come to the table, find common grounds, share our experiences. And that way you can understand where I'm coming from. I can understand where you're coming from. It's the only way we're going to, really put out a lot of these fires. They want us divided. And it's high time that we took it upon ourselves to fight our own war and win our own war. We can do that just by reaching out. So, guys, have a fantastic day. I hope this gives some food for thought, and be well. Peace, love, unity, solidarity.